Welcome to the stream, guys. How is it going? I'm eating. My mom makes her own yogurt, and I'm telling you guys, it's fire. It is so good, guys. This yogurt's awesome. What's up? I'm eating the best yogurt ever. My mom makes it. It's so good. It's plain Greek yogurt, but I add what do you call it? I add honey to it. It's so good. It's so good. That's why my VTuber model's going nuts. It is fire, guys. It's so good. I love it when my mom makes yogurt. One day she just had an itch to do it. She's like, I'm gonna make some yogurt. And I don't go buy yogurt anymore. I just eat hers. I'm not even like a huge yogurt fan either. Like, I can eat some from the store, but then it gets old to me. Like, I'll eat yogurt and it's like, meh, it's fine after a while. But something about her yogurt is just like, it's amazing. 1 second. I need to wash my hands now. Ruh-roh. Have you tried... You asked me if I tried bulldog ramen. So I don't eat... I'm spoiled brat. I don't eat ramen out of a package. I go to restaurants and get my ramen. Because... I'm sorry, I'm a brat. I think the ramen that's made in packages is way too salty for me. If I'm gonna eat my that amount of salt, I'd rather get it from a restaurant. I'm a little bit of a brat. I actually had ramen yesterday. I have leftover ramen in the fridge, but it is so good. It's from a restaurant that's right next to where I live. It's so good. That's right. You better have your costume on your OC. Hovers over the unsubscribe. You would never. No way. I've been using it. I just don't. So because the model, there's so much on the model, I have not been able to use it on my iPad. So I do like videos on my iPad, and I will record on my iPad. I can't put the model on my iPad. At least I don't think I can. I haven't tried, but I already am using a lower resolution on my iPad. I had a hard time taking like a screenshot of this character to put on the thumbnail, so I literally took a picture of it on my phone. That's why it looks blurry and stupid, but like, I did it. And yeah, speaking of OBS, my OBS has been... I don't know if it's doing it anymore. It was like... So, okay. I heard, like, when I was recording on my OBS that it was crackling. And I thought it was a mic issue. So I'm like, okay, I've been buying these mics from Amazon. I mean, maybe I'm spending, like, max 30, 50 bucks. Like, 30 bucks max. I'm not spending a whole lot on my microphone. So I go to the store... And I kid y'all not, I spend $100 on a brand new Yeti microphone, which I need anyway. I need to upgrade my microphone. And I spent an extra like $20 on insuring it, just to make sure, like, hey, if it goes out, at least I can replace it for 2 years. Cause I've literally bought like 4 or 5 microphones, and they suck. I mean, I hate to say it, they stink. And I think it's because they're cheaper microphones. But then I bought this Yeti one, and I'm hearing still popping noises when I record. And I was so upset. I'm like, oh, it's my OBS. I don't know. Are y'all there? Are y'all there? Because as I said that, are y'all there? Hold up. As I said that, OBS disconnected. OBS hears me. Usually that's a static receiver on the mic, yeah, but it can happen with any mic. Or if there's a software issue, had an awful mic clipping. I'm Audacity after the update once. I think it's OBS. Because I thought it was a hardware issue. That's why I got a new mic. I thought it was like a connection issue because it made a weird popping sound. Yeah, heard me talking smack, so they disconnected me. It's disrupting my audio? What? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Technical issues. Oh. Did it disconnect and reconnect? What is going on? Okay, it still says I'm live. It still says I'm live. Like, OBS is hating me right now. It's, like, mad at me. It doesn't like me right now. It hears me talking smack, and then it's like, I'm mad at you. And now I've got a baby crying. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my gosh. Live versus, yes, episode of Live. Rose versus OBS. OBS strikes back. It stinks. I don't like it. I need to see. Everything's clear. Everything sounds good. Y'all still like live? Am I still live? Did OBS kick y'all out? I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna start drawing and I hope y'all are watching. Oh no, there's my VTuber models randomly slapped on the side, which I never did. I don't know why it did that. Okay. OBS has it out for me. It wants revenge. I gotta finish drawing this Rosalina. I mean, she has been on the back burner, and I gotta finish her because if I don't, Halloween will be over. And I mean, she's supposed to be a witch, so why am I drawing in blue? I don't want blue. My life right now. Oh, guys, it's been a crazy, like, couple of days. I got, like, sick, and that was not fun. I got sick. I finally recovered from being sick, and then, finally I'm able to stream. Rosalina, Best Princess, and Mario. So wait, there's Daisy, there's Rosalina, and then there's Peach, right? Is Daisy a princess? I know, like, Daisy's, like, Luigi's girlfriend, right? That's how much I know about Mario lore. I don't really know that much about Mario lore. How's the baby doing? She's okay. She's not sick anymore. She got sick first, and then she gave it to me. And then I got sick. I got sicker than... I mean, we both, like, slept for a whole day almost. She's now kind of going, Daisy's lame. What, is it because she has brown hair? Is it because she's not a blonde? Be honest. In order to be awesome, do you have to have, like, blonde hair, blue eyes? She's going through a phase where now she's very opinionated. So, like, my daughter, like, wants something, she will make it known. That's all you- Wait, Daisy is lame, that's all I need to know? But why is she lame? She's like Luigi's girlfriend. I thought that would give her points. So yeah, she's going through a phase. She's going through a phase where she's like, oh no! Oh no! I hate when Procreate does that. She's going through a phase where she's very opinionated. And the bad part about, I mean, it's not bad. It's good that babies have opinions, but now I have to teach her that it's not okay to be a maniac in a restaurant. Because she now understands, no. She understands, like, no, you don't do that. It's basically my friend's wife always plays her in Mario Party, and that is freaking hack. Wins every time. She's bold. Oh, you know what? I think you have some animosity due to your friend playing her and winning. I think you have pent up animosity. I think you need, like, you're gonna need to get through that. There are therapists out there for that. I'm just joking. Winter, I would love to, like, I wanna play lightsabers. I can't, like, I like watch y'all's videos and I'm like, man, my brother's big into that. Like, he would play lightsabers. He actually has some of the lightsabers. So he has lightsabers. That are like I can't say that they're not real, right? Because no lightsaber's real, but it's like the realest ones that you can find. And I'm like so jealous. I want one. They have like all these different hilts. You can change out the colors. I mean, and you can get like one like Darth Maul, I think, the one with the two-sided the one with the two-sided lightsaber. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff you can do. But the thing is, they're very expensive. Like, I think one lightsaber, like the hilt and stuff is like over $100. I mean, they're expensive. Your brother also has to fight giant has mosquitoes too? Oh, of course. I don't know if he uses them correctly, though. Like how y'all use them, I don't know if he uses them correctly. So who all has a lightsaber? Like, in your family, who all has a lightsaber? Or are they all, like, your lightsabers? He totally, like... He bought the... I think he went to Disney or something. I don't know. He went somewhere and bought them. $280 per hilt for ours, and then the dueling blades are about 80. Yeah, I think that's how much he spent on his too. Unless they went up in price since you bought yours, man. I was shocked at how much he spent on his. I was like, wow. That's I mean, if you're really into Star Wars, I get it, but I mean, okay, I'm not one to judge. Like, I totally would buy one. I mean, but I don't know what I would do with it, because I have no friends that play Star Wars. They wouldn't play with me. But I would buy one. I've spent thousands of dollars on just Renaissance Festival stuff alone. So I have no place to judge. I have two, each have one, and I have a real sword too. I used to do armored combat. Oh, at SCA fairs? Cool. So, like, were you one of those foam people? Like the foam guys that, like we have here, there's like a group of like guys that it's like a club or something. They have like foam swords and they go to like random parks and play foam sword. About the best way I can explain it. Did you do like the foam oh, you did archery? I did archery for a while. During 2020 and all that, I actually got into archery. You okay? Yeah, I got into archery. I got into the archery for a while. But the foam swords is not what I'm talking about. Real armor, but you put foam over the top. Rattan bamboo weapons. Even with the foam, they're still required plate mail. Okay. You still get bruised? Wow. I'm talking about the foam guys. Okay, maybe I can look it up and show y'all what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these guys, they play like at random parks, y'all. Like, it's nuts. They play with the foam. I saw them first at anime conventions when I used to go to anime. I mean, I haven't gone to an anime convention in a long time. But when I first went to an anime convention, it's like a role-playing thing almost. Look, let me look it up. Let me see. Let me see. Role playing foam swords. This! I found it! Okay, it's like this. They get into these foam things and they play, I guess it's called LARPing, right? They play with these foam things. So what's your favorite thing? I'm guessing you're saying what's your favorite thing to do is to draw? My favorite thing is to camp. I love camping. LARPing events can get insane. I wish I could afford them. So I think that's what this is. Why, bye! Thank you for joining for a while. I enjoy... this thing says, friendship through foam swords. Make friends through foam sorting. I guess that's LARPing. I don't know. Those are called boffers? Buffers? Boffers? Did I say that right? Boffers. There's still a pipe inside the foam. They smack the shiznit out of you. Okay, so like, when you play with your swords, are they just like regular swords with foam on them? Like, the ones that y'all use, are they just like, they're actually looking like swords? Yeah, you said it right. I sent you a clip with me playing with a dual blade one. Okay. And so what, do you train people to do this, or you just do it for fun? It didn't send the clip, by the way. Or I'm not seeing it. No metal or bamboo with foam. My sword is real and illegal to use in vents in real life. Well, metal or bamboo with foam. Okay, so your real sword, you're saying you can't use real. I'm just saying, do you train? Like, do you train people? I grew up doing martial arts, so it's a fun side hobby. I gotcha. I said, oh, you said you send me one. Okay, sorry. I'm like, you already know this. I'm like half dyslexic, okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge my reading. You can judge it all you want. I'm just telling you what it is. And there's days I read better than others, I'm gonna be honest. But typically, like, I'm like, what did that just say? I'm that meme that, like, the guy's, like, looking at a piece of paper and he's like, what did that say? That's me all the time. Judging? You judging me? Of course. Of course, of course. Always judging me. I actually started making a video on traditional art stuff. I'm making a video on, like, I went to the store and bought traditional art stuff, and then I still have to start the actual traditional art, which I finished one of my digital art pieces I've been working on for a while, and I'm gonna post a video on that, and I'll post it in the Discord. But I'm kind of excited to start traditional art again. I went to the store, and believe it or not, apparently there's a discount art place here, and I was able to get almost all the materials that I need. Canvases, paints. I bought all of that for like almost $80. Like, I was shocked. I mean, because, like, a thing of paint, you can buy a thing of paint for like $23 USD. Hello, hello. Trying to get this Rosalina done. I actually had a whole series I was thinking about doing. I just hadn't had the time, so I'm probably not gonna do it. I wanted to draw, it was like 3 witches for like a draw this in your own style contest. I wanted to do that one, but I'm finding it hard to get it done. I'm gonna draw her one next. I think the line art's turning out pretty fine in this. Did you, Winter, are you still here? If you're still here, I want to know what you decided to do about your modeling paints. Did you get modeling specific paints, or did you just get like acrylics? I don't know. This star is not, I'm not liking it. I think this side needs to be corrected. This one too. You are here. Just clipping the sword, the saber sword, dual weapon together, not going to export sound, lazy. That's fine. So did you find any model paints? Like what did you end up doing with that? Acrylic model? Vallejo from Dueling Grounds? Is that what you got? Is that what you ended up getting for your model? Like $18 an ounce. It's, yeah. I feel like paint's like really expensive. Like I was even shocked when I went to the discount store. I'm seeing like paints for like, man, like $23. But then again, they are professional grades, so like maybe that was why. I don't know. It just felt like paint was very expensive. Paint was the most expensive purchase that I made at the store. By far. So what are you drawing? Like what are you making with what are you making with your modeling paints? Her hair is so flowy and majestic. I bought fully commercial license STLs for like WoW, Nintendo, and so on. My art is failing hard, so trying to print and paint popular stuff. Oh, okay. What's a STL? I know I sound dumb right now. Oh, it's a file. Oh, it's for 3D printing. I figured that's what it was, right? I just didn't I didn't really know. That sounds like fun. It's 3D print file format for per printer. That's awesome. I can't say that I have done much for 3D printing. I always thought it was interesting like how you make the files for 3D printing. Because I'm like, how do you, I always wondered how you make it. I guess it's like kind of like a SolidWorks type AutoCAD type thing, maybe. I'm not AutoCAD, but like SolidWorks kind of thing where you create a solid and then it creates a pattern. Do you like? Do you know how to make your own solids, or is that what you're doing? Are you using another file, or like is it hard to make your own solids? Like your own. Sorry, I'm not making any sense. Your own files to 3D print. I'm just fascinated with 3D printing. Like I think it would be so cool if I could learn how to make my own 3D prints. Because there's one lady that I like her stuff. She makes a lot of like, I think I sent it in the Discord. She makes a lot of like headpieces and stuff for costumes, but I think a lot of costumers now like make it on the computer, 3D print it, and it's their base. Not always. Like some people use more like resin and stuff, but the 3D printing like is fascinating to me. I don't know how to make my art into 3D and refuse to use AI to do it. Hello, Yasha Spirit. How are you doing? I'm trying to finish this Rosalina witch for Halloween. I need to finish. I would love to draw more witches. I bought already made and licensed STLs for commercial use. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know anything about that, like how you get the use of those, but that's cool. Sent the clip with the real sword and the dual blade boffer. Sorry, I said boffer. Okay. Okay, so the other one's like a real blade, right? By the way, I've been watching, I don't know why this reminds me of this. I've been watching, I'm pretty much up to date on My Hero Academia now. When I got sick, I couldn't do anything. Still can't believe it's not butter. Did you want me to show that on my video on YouTube or Twitch or all that? Because it does save the videos. That's why I didn't show it. If you don't want me to show it. Yeah, the first will take fingers off. Well, sounds like you know what you're doing. But yeah, I finally caught up on My Hero Academia. So I'm watching it on Crunchyroll. There are a few episodes in Japanese, but I really want to watch it in English, so I'm kind of waiting for the English version to come out. I know it will, so I'm like wondering whether I should like wait. I don't care, I was just showing you. Okay. Yeah, so like My Hero, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but man, it's looking like it's crazy now. All like what's going on. Yeah, Daddy All Might, for sure. Daddy All Might definitely is doing something. All I'm saying. I was worried. Okay, I'll say this. And it doesn't spoil anything. I was really worried when it seemed like this series was kind of taking a very dark turn, that it was gonna kind of press on that like really dark. I feel like it's not as dark as I thought they were gonna make it out to be. It still kind of gets, dude, the Bakugo situation was mental. Yeah, I will give you that. It was. Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, there are aspects to it that I think are like, yeah, this is kind of dark, but like it's not as dark as like I thought it was gonna be. Like I thought like basically Deku was gonna be the one to save the entire world, and then it was all gonna go into his story. And it didn't, which I'm really glad. I'm glad that all the heroes are still involved. Like it isn't just his story. Deku going emo of an entire, that's what I mean. Like he went into like this whole mode in an entire season, which made me worry that the show was gonna go for a turn in the wrong, like in a direction I really wouldn't want to watch it. But I'm happy with the way it's going now. I like the series now, and I really think it's awesome. I'm addicted. I've been watching it. I want to watch the Japanese version just because I want to get through it, but I don't at the same time. I'm gonna wait for the English version. Am I Cute was the pretty, yeah, I liked that episode. I liked that. I actually like cried. I cried because it was so good. It was so good. And then like Ochaka would actually that was the episode I finished yesterday. That one I finished yesterday. Ochako, like I really like her a lot more now. And I like Toga a lot more now. And I didn't really like Toga. I think that's her name, Toga. I didn't really like her a lot throughout the series. I thought she was kind of a character that was kind of annoying. I didn't really like her character. I felt like her power was annoying. I just was so annoyed by her. But then like after seeing that episode, I really like her. And it puts in perspective like her past and like why she is the way she is. My one daughter cried too, and cried for the one out of nowhere even. Oh yeah. I think I only cried for the Am I Cute. I cried a little bit. I had tears, but I wasn't like bawling. I'm like, this is sad. This is so sad. But I don't know, like I think her name is, I'm gonna look it up now. Her name is Toga, right? Toga what? Toga. Yeah, Himiko Toga. Yeah, Himiko Toga. I like her now. This is who I'm talking about. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about. I have been summoned. Yes, Daddy All Might is here. Himiko Toga, yes. Daddy All Might, be safe in these next episodes. That's all I gotta say. Be safe in these episodes. I printed a 3D model of her in Ochako. I like Ochako. You're gonna have to send me that. I want to draw Ochako. So, what Night Eye was the one who predicted All Might would die, right? Like, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope Daddy All Might stays alive. But like, did they explain what I don't remember about those episodes? Did they explain how his quirk worked? I know, hearts. Thanks for coming and saying hi. I still love you. Back to the work world. Heroes never rest. Be safe, All Might. Thank you for joining the stream. All Might's the best. Do y'all remember? Oh my god, Big Daddy All Might. Hey FNAFin, how are you doing? Yeah, I know, right? Daddy All Might came to say hi. Just for me. Daddy All Might always makes me nervous when he comes to say hi to me. How have you been, FNAFin? I was thinking about you today. I hadn't seen much of you lately, so I always wonder if you're doing all right. I need to do more art for him because he's done another 2 tracks. What do you mean? What do you mean done another 2 tracks? Oh my god, lucky? I know, I'm so lucky. What do you mean by tracks? Are you talking about like My Hero tracks, like the new ones? Well, thanks for joining, FNAFin. I appreciate you. I hadn't seen, like I said, I hadn't seen you in a while. I'm liking this Rosalina. I am loving it. I'm loving it. So I'm gonna, sorry, I was busy with school, but now I can stay for a little longer. Okay. Your art is so good. Thank you, Candy Apple. I like how your name is spelled Candy Apple. You know, I tell everybody I'm slightly dyslexic, but like that helps me read it better. Nah, I'm just kidding. He has 2 more tracks for the Might channel, and I haven't done the artwork. You're slacking. Wow, I can never draw like this. I've been drawing for a long time. I couldn't draw like this for a long time. It took me a while. By the way, Candy, I have made like this model that you see me talking, I made that. I make everything of this channel. The only thing I haven't made is I don't make the music, which is Winter, and I don't make the start, and I don't make my starting or BRB panels, because that's all Winter's art. Do you know Cat's Eye? If you do, who's your favorite? I don't. I haven't seen Cat's Eye. That's a cartoon show, isn't it? It's a cookie and a great love. What game? What do you mean? You're so good. Well, thank you. But what do you mean it's a cookie and a great and it's a cookie and like a great I love? I'm sorry, I am slightly dyslexic. So like you love it. Well, thank you. What is it? Cat's Eye. Great signature, little artwork. Yeah. Yeah, the big signature. Okay, I'm just gonna show it to y'all for giggles. Okay, y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see it? Cause Winter does. Look. I'll show y'all. This is Winter's art. And look, guys, I made the signature like massive. Look at it. The signature is like huge. So like Winter hates it. It's called Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay, let me look at it. Let me look it up. I'm gonna look up Cat's Eye first. Is that Cat's Eye? What is that? Is that music? Is this a... Oh, it's a K-pop band. I don't listen to a lot of K-pop, but I will totally look it up. It's called Cookie Run Kingdom. Let me look up that one too. Cookie Run Kingdom. Is this a game? What is this? Is this a mobile game? It says it has a developer. It's got 4.8 out of 5. As kings and queens, they ruled cookies, bringing in golden age of peace and prosperity, but this age was not fated at last. Interesting. Maybe I can play this sometime. Oh my god, no, it's like a Blackpink. You need to see it. I love it, though it takes a lot of my gigabytes. I bet. You did a great job, Winter. Oh my god, I love it. Draw wolf paws over my art as a watermark, and then Rose puts... Yeah. I put a mass... Well, I wanted everyone to know it's Winter's. So Cookie... No, look. Is this Cookie Run Kingdom? Is this Cookie Run Kingdom? Is this like a... So this is the game that you play, right? This is the one you like to play. Takes a lot of gigabytes. You know, if it's a fun game, I'll play it on stream. But Cat's Eye, I looked up Cat's Eye. Is this Cat's Eye? Is it... Are you talking about this? This is like K-pop, right? Or am I wrong? You should search Garden Abandonment. I know you want me to play it, but isn't that one... It uses my... I already use... The only thing is, if it shows my face, I can't play it. Because I already use... my thing for my VTuber model. Yes, yeah. So I'd have to, like... I'll have to check it out. Winter, I want to make... for my beginning screens, I want to change it up. I would like to make an animation of my character. I don't know if you want to help me do that, or if you want, or if I just do it and then like I could do something else. But I kind of want to make an animation for my my character. No, it's like a horror game. But one of the horror games you said shows my face. And I can't do that. I don't mind showing my face. Yeah, Rose's face is owned by Gladius right now. Like, y'all can totally go see my face. It's on YouTube. I don't care to show off my... Like, I'm fine with showing my face. That's not the problem. The problem is that my VTuber model owns my face right now. And I'm not sure how that would interact with my program. I did... Hey... FNAFN, I did play Not Your Neighbor. I don't know if you watched that. There's another one that someone recommended to me. It's called No, I'm Not Human. That one I might play. That one looks like a serious horror game. And maybe if y'all are nice, I'll play Five Nights at Freddy's. How much is Five Nights at Freddy's? Yeah, it is Kinkto Pet, but if you don't want to play it, if you didn't, yeah, I don't want to, okay, so I don't want to play the one that shows my face, but I will play one if you want to play, I thought you wanted me to play, Five Nights at Freddy's. I had like 4 or 5 requests for Five Nights at Freddy's. If I had the time and software to animate, I would say sure, but I'm really far behind on art. I was saying, like, if you drew the art, but I told you what to put in a separate layer, I could animate it. I don't know. I mean, that's just a big if. I don't know yet. Let me see what Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, Five Nights at Freddy's. She's all about that one. Let me see on my Steam. How much does it cost? It's probably like nothing now. Five Nights. There's so many Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. The original game is $5. Number 2 is $8. Number 4 is $8. Okay, maybe for like a Halloween stream, I will play Five Nights at Freddy's. Just print off Gladius' face and tape it to yours for Kingto Pet. Oh my gosh. I shouldn't I? I should make a whole mask. Kingto Pet. I gotta put it on my face. Look, if y'all want me to do a Five Nights at Freddy's stream, there's a law I would recommend the VR. No, not for 5 nights. Really? I need to get a, I need to eventually make a 3D model of Gladius for, VR. That would be really cool. But that would either take a lot of time or, because I don't know anything about 3D modeling. That would either take a while or it's probably going to cost a lot of money, to be honest with y'all. But I would like to eventually have a 3D model to do VR. Guys, we hit 400 followers yesterday. I can't believe it. We hit 400 followers. You know how exciting that is for me? Once I can get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, I can then finally, y'all can hype me. So if y'all like my videos, y'all can finally start hyping me, and that gets more eyes on my videos, which is awesome. Help Wanted 2 is my favorite. Help Wanted 1 is really scary. What is that? What is Help Wanted? Is that Five Nights at Freddy's? Let me see. What you said? Help Wanted? You know what I want to play, guys? You know what I really want to play? Oh, it's Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Help Wanted 2. Look, I'm going to start with the first one. If I'm going to start playing Five Nights at Freddy's, I'm going to start with the very first one. I'm going to try. If Rose plays a horror game, someone needs to clip her sound effects, all the yips and yelps, screams, everything, so I can montage it and make fun of her. No. No way. Okay, I gotta go warn you, it's very scary. The first one, I already know it is. I bet Help Wanted's really scary too. I used to watch Markiplier play those games back in the day. I have not played the games myself, but I've watched people play them. I used to be really fascinated by animatronics. I used to be like totally fascinated by like whoever came up with this has like a twisted mind. Turns out like didn't they start making like Christian games or something? I'm like, that's crazy. No judgment. I'm just saying like that's crazy. And they must have went to Chuck E. Cheese one day and was like, man, Chuck E. Cheese is creepy. I'm clipping that's animatronic. Oh, what's the matter? Let me go get her a bottle. Get tired and we're gonna put you down for a nap. There, I'm back. Animatronics. I'm like the fish, anemone, anemone. I totally should like clip all these like random things that I do and then have them as like, what is it, like Twitch emotes or whatever? Twitch alerts. Feed the baby. Yeah, I'm always feeding this baby. Always feeding the baby. Wait, can I just have a minute? I'll be back, okay? The baby desires food. Feed it. She's not much of a baby anymore. I mean, she's getting big now. She's not just, yes, she's a baby. How is your Twitch doing? I stopped watching Twitch. My sub expired. 1 second. My daughter likes to watch Miss Rachel, but then she doesn't like certain ones. Okay, how's my Twitch doing? Stop watching the moment your sub expired because 10% rose, 90% ads. Really? I turned down the ads. Like, I turned them down pretty significantly. They're really, I don't know what the deal is with all that. My Twitch has not really changed very much. I think I gained more eyes when you were on it and like when everyone was watching my Twitch. Now it just is kind of stagnated. I really don't gain a whole lot of followers as much as I was before. But that's okay. Like, really my focus is YouTube anyway. So, like, I'm fine with that. I would rather grow my YouTube than my Twitch. YouTube's really, like, where it's at anyway. So, I mean, Twitch is alright. I think Twitch has its, like, there are positives to Twitch and there are negatives to Twitch. But I think it's harder to grow on Twitch without the people like constantly watching you. It's harder to grow than YouTube. Cuz YouTube will like push my stuff out whether or not like it's always flexes in YouTube. YouTube is, I think, is just a better, like, it pushes your stuff out. And then what's awesome is like, yeah, like Twitch is starting to do this, I think. But like, it's YouTube will push out all my VODs, which I've had people watch my VODs way after I'm done streaming. So I know that they're called VODs on Twitch. They're really not VODs in YouTube. I don't think that that's what they're called. But like the VODs still will go out to random people. I've had YouTube suggest other people's VODs to me that don't have that many followers. So, I mean, the fact that it's doing that is really good for growth. And I think that's where Twitch can, like, really get better. Because, like, Twitch was only meant to be a streaming platform. It was never meant to be a video platform. But I think where YouTube is just going to take off is YouTube. YouTube is it already started off as a video platform. It's the #1 like streaming thing in right now everywhere, I think. Yeah, Nixium said YouTube for seemingly no reason can push your stuff for like 30 days out of nowhere. And even later, like your stuff can pick up months later for no reason. I mean, other than maybe someone's watching it, it will randomly sometimes pick up like your stuff way later. And I think that's why YouTube in some ways will excel for creators. And Twitch is a little bit, I mean, Twitch already kind of like, they're having a lot of issues right now. Like Twitch is going through a lot of drama. If y'all are not watching it, Twitch is going through a lot of creator drama right now. Some bad things happened at TwitchCon, and they're getting a lot of drama on that. There's just a lot going on Twitch right now. So I think YouTube's really where I want to be at in general. So I'm okay if y'all stay on YouTube. The only thing I liked about Twitch is I wanted to try all the emotes, and I'm not there yet on YouTube to put out emotes or do any of that quite yet. So I would really like to get to that point on YouTube. That way I can start making emotes and stuff for both platforms. Emmy's situation is one of them. Also, some of the VTubers that were a part of the Twitch thing, like, apparently were supposed to get gifts from Twitch. They were supposed to get gifts from, like, followers, but Twitch just threw them away, from what I understand. Like, that's a big issue. And there's also, like, Twitch is promoting certain things that a lot of other people don't agree with. So I just am staying out of it. It's not my drama. I am staying out of it. I think what happened was I think could have been handled better. I'm on Emmy's side on that. I think that things could have been handled way better. But I'm not big enough creator to, like, I mean, I can give my opinion, but, like, it only matters so far because I'm really not a big creator. VTubers are always in the center of some sort of drama, from what I can see. The good, the bad, the ugly, always VTubers of some sort. I think the drama's everywhere. Like, Tectone deals with a lot of drama. I think a lot of drama happens to Asmongold, but he just ignores it. Or if he doesn't ignore it, he just doesn't care. That's the thing, is, like, I think the reason why you don't see drama from certain creators is because either they ignore it or, like, you just don't hear about it. But, like, if you, like, go to, like, Tectone's YouTube, Tectone is always dealing with drama. Asmongold, there's drama always on Asmongold stuff. The only reason, like, I think VTubers get a huge rap, like, of, like, drama and stuff is because VTubers have such a tight niche group. Like, the bigger VTubers have a tight niche, friends group. And I think if you kind of go against their friends and go against each other, then it becomes a massive, like, upheaval. Sorry to go somewhere. Hey, thank you for returning. Especially artist to creator drama and non-payments, ripping each other off, trash talking each other. It's insane. Well, I think there's a lot of artist drama. I think the problem with art... So here's my spiel on the artist drama. I think a big problem is artists will take on jobs that they can't complete. Or they don't do it on time. And I think that artists don't take... I hate to say it, but, like, I'm an artist, and I understand I don't have health issues like some of these artists do. But if you can't complete a job, then don't do it. Like, I don't just call into sick work every time. I mean, I get it. I don't have a health issue. But even, like, this week, I was sick. I even called my job, and I said, hey, I'm congested. I probably shouldn't come into work, but I'm willing to if y'all need me to. That's the kind of person I am. I will go into work sick. But if they told me to. If they told me no, but they ended up telling me no, stay at home, take the day off, it's fine. And so I stayed home. But I give that option of, like, look, I'm sick, I could get y'all sick, but if y'all really want me working, I'll work. And I don't know, like, how other artists' health concerns are. I don't know what is going on with, family life, but if you are sick, and it's okay, like, if you get sick and it's like you didn't know, that's one thing. But I think a lot of artists, they blame their illness on not getting things done. And it's like, come on. Like, you took this job knowing that you were sick because you needed money, but yet you want the money, but you don't want to do the work. Like, that to me is just like, no. Sorry. That's not okay. VTubers attract a very specific person too, like you said, niche. And if you aren't aligned, they seem very abrasive or non-receptive. Oh, and should I change my name? Pick one, Black Sapphire or Sea Fairy. I like your name. You're talking about the Candy Apple? I love Candy Apple. What do you want to change your name to? It's true for any job or art or not. Work etiquette these days is literally, I have anxiety, I can't work, bro. Yeah, that's it. Like, that's it exactly. You're gonna get me on a tangent, okay? That is it exactly. Like, you know the reason why you have, I mean, like, okay, so there are people that have literal issues with anxiety. But majority of the society doesn't work out. Majority of the society doesn't take care of their bodies. So you think that you know, if you can't take care of your body, your mind is going to go. It just is. You have to take care of your body, and then your mind will come after you start taking, like, I've seen this with my brother. My brother, and I love my brother, he dealt with some pretty intense depression. Very intense depression. The moment he switched it and said, no, I'm going to help myself and I'm going to go work out, I'm going to take care of myself, his life changed dramatically. Okay? It all started with taking the steps to go exercise. I hate to say it, guys, but not enough people go outside, go exercise, and touch grass. So yes, anxiety is going to happen. You have to go do those things. Now, like I said, there are people that deal with intense depression. They deal with mental health issues. Like, I'm saying actual mental health issues. Okay, if you have those, I'm so sorry. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the average person that, like, says they're anxious and don't want to work and don't want to do anything. Well, go touch grass, go exercise first for a while and see if that helps your anxiety. And this is coming from a person that deals with a lot of anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety, but I feel better when I get out. Anyway, that's my spiel. I have anxiety. I can't work, bra. I do too, and I'm popping rope. Oh yeah, like a psycho. Just keep drawing because my. Oh wow, this is interesting. You guys, I'm like having to read back. My family needs me to provide, and I can't afford an illness roadblock, but that's just me and my opinion. So you like this name, and so that's what I like your name. I like the Candy Apple name. The alphanumeric touch to the name is pure gold. I agree 100%. Drags face in the yard, yeah. Touch grass, lol. It drags your face in the yard. I'm telling you, it does wonders. I go outside and I don't believe it. I don't believe people are out there exercising. I don't see it. I'm out at the parks. I'm out walking outside. And I see some people, sure, but the amount of people where I live, like, there should be way more people outside than there are. So if you're dealing with anxiety, like, my suggestion is go get some sunlight, go take care of your body, go exercise. Forget, for instance, like, you have to do something, or you have to work, or you have to do this or that. Give yourself love and go take care of yourself. And then come back and see if you're more productive, that you can do something. Like, I deal with anxiety. I have had a family, there's a side of my family that has dealt with intense anxiety, like crippling, to the point I've had literal, what do you call it, anxiety attacks, where you feel like you're, like, dying. I've been there, but I've also overcome it. So, like, there's such thing as called legendary stuff in the game, so that, like, I like Stormbringer and Moonlight Cookie, if you don't know to search it up. Okay, that's cool, though. You don't have 402 subs, nah, you need more than that. Oh, thank you. Vitamin D and sun is so underrated. I'm just gonna say this. There was so my aunt died of multiple sclerosis. She was actually really quite young. Um, your mental state affects you in so many ways. Like I tell people this. My aunt, she dealt with very negative thoughts. And I think she just gave up. After she found out she had MS, there was at one point, and I hate to say it, I love her because I mean she's passed. I love her, but she let those mental thoughts take over, and she probably, I think she passed away in her like 40s or early 50s. Like typically MS hurts people later in life. And I heard at one point there was a study about sunlight and MS, saying that like the people, because she lived up north, and that there's potentially a connection between vitamin D and MS, but they don't know that for a fact. It was just something I had heard back when she was dealing with it, that it might have been something to do with the fact that she had Lyme's disease, and Lyme's disease, like, I don't know, she had it really bad at one point, and I don't know if that was connected. They think it could have been connected because Lyme's disease attacks your nervous system, and so they thought that that could have been part of it. They also thought that like lack of vitamin D could also affect it as well. Your drawings are so good and clean. Thank you. Um, You gotta go. Well, thank you for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Thanks for hearing me rant. I'm sorry. Like normally I'm pretty happy and go lucky, but like we're talking about some serious stuff here, guys. I get that MS sucks. My brother-in-law, wife's bro, has it. He's 100% fighting back, though honestly he's too much of an arsehole to go down. Lyme's will mess you up. Yeah, Lyme's disease is a big deal. Lyme's will mess you up. My Okay, I know someone else who has MS that lives near me. He was told about 10 years ago he probably wasn't going to walk in about a couple years. He's still walking to this day. Now he's getting up in his 80s, so he's struggling a little more now cuz he's older. But he fought it. I mean, he fought it for years, and he's doing well, and he tried to stay positive. And I think that that's the most important part, is you mentally have to stay positive. I know it's easy to go down the anxiety and depression route, but if you can rewire, because your brain, you literally can work on rewiring certain synapses. It's really hard to do in some ways, but you can. And one of the ways I found to rewire my thinking was to start announcing what I'm grateful for. Like, I started saying, I'm grateful for my house. I'm grateful for my daughter. I'm grateful for the bed that I sleep in. And like just saying little things like, thank you for my water. I have running water. I mean, not everyone does. And I know that sounds so dumb, and it's like, well, these are little things, but they're really big compared to other places of the world. Also up north enough, like where I am, even the sun, because the angle of the sun and such, most of us also have to supplement vitamin D even if you work outside every day. So my aunt lives way up north, not quite Canada up north, but up north where like the sun is a big issue. My dad not getting in My dad not getting into all he is going through, but his mental game, bruh, he's the final boss. Hope to have just half the mental fortitude my dad has. I think the biggest thing is to start small. Like, I watched this YouTuber. He's very interesting, and if y'all want me to link his YouTube channel, I can. He talks a lot about how he went to prison, and he started being grateful in prison because he was ungrateful before. He started with gratitude in prison. He started thinking certain way, and he got out of prison, and he is now a multimillionaire. But he very much started in prison where he had nothing. And he says, look, if you've been to the low of the low, he's like, I have. I have been at my lowest, and he is now a multi-millionaire. From what I understand, okay? Um and I think it all starts with simple things. Like he said his gratitude started when he could get a book in prison. Like he just wanted just to read a book in prison. And you got to think about that. Like you're grateful for a book. Like when you have the ability to do anything and you're not in prison and all you're grateful for is, and you're not grateful for it when you have everything, like it just made me realize I have to be grateful for what I have today. And that's where I think it starts. The fortitude is, it's like, okay, I'm grateful I have my two hands. I'm grateful I can draw. Like things like that. And I think that's where mentally, that's how you flip. Opens wallet, I have $5. I'm so close to a millionaire. Hey, that's how you gotta think, man. You got $5. Thanks for my $5. I got $5. You know, I'm about to be a millionaire. You know. But yeah, I guess that's just how I see it. Anyway, talking about the drama that you were talking about earlier, I just think a lot of artists, they take on jobs and they don't do them. And I think in the VTuber space, like VTubers, TLDR, count your blessings. Yeah, count your blessings. I don't know what brought me down that whole tangent. I think it just makes me mad hearing like artists taking on jobs and then they blame their health for not finishing the job, but the reality is that they're anxious and don't want to do it, or whatever the reason. But a VTuber is waiting to debut. They're waiting to get it out to their audience. They're wanting to shine. And if you're taking like months and months and months to not get it done, look, if I found out you weren't getting my stuff done and I paid you and like you told me you were going to get it done in 3 months and it turns out being 6 months, I'm done with you. Like I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm pretty upset by that point because I have an expectation. And you should never ever, and I'm going to tell you this, you should never ever accept an artist to do art whenever they want. That is not acceptable. If they tell you, hey, yeah, put a down payment, but I will get it to you as soon as I can do it, which they don't give you a time frame, it could be years. No, F that. Do not accept less. Everyone is worth more than that. So any artist that does that, that is scummish, because you should at least let them know, hey, it could be a year, it could be 2 years before I get to your art. But at least tell them that. Like, don't put them on the hook and take their money. And if it's going to take 2 years, don't take their money. I don't believe in that. Like, why would you take money from something 2 years in advance or a year in advance? Like, that's so dumb to me. I guess to hold a spot? Like, I don't get it. A lot of people use ailments as crutches, and I agree with that too. I was always taught you'll only ever be as strong as your excuses. I agree with that. And maybe that's harsh, but if you accept work, do the work. Don't give it, like, don't make any, I mean, if you're sick for one day, okay. If you're sick for a week, okay. But don't let that make you where you can't do it for months and months and months and months. And yes, I agree, but the other side of the coin, as I was talking about, was, sorry, let me reread that. Also, yes, I agree, but that's the other side of the coin I was talking about. I was talking about the VTube community attacking, like, every artist and witch hunting, and accusing of everyone using AI or tracking, stealing. It's like, OMG, both sides of it, artists, VTubers, chill the fuck out. I think VTubers, this is where VTubers are, this is a little messy. I think another issue is there's only so many ideas that you can come up with. Like, I came up with my character, again, this is my character. I'm a moth goddess, okay? I came up with that because one of my first drawings was a moth, okay? Mine's completely unique. And I think that the hard part about VTubers is a lot of VTubers want to be unique. but yet they don't draw their art or they don't come up with their own concepts. They look at someone else's concept and say, I want to be like that. And then they end up like kind of ripping off that concept. Wait before a tangent. Okay, I'll wait. I'm assuming Winter like left for a little bit or left for a minute. Let me know when to begin on my another tangent. But the issue of like not getting artist work done is a big issue. AI is a big issue too, but that's a whole other thing in and of itself. Guys, just be grateful. Be grateful, be creative. Cat in chat says it best. No one owns a pose or characteristic like pointed chin. There are only so many poses / features. Stop accusing artists of theft. That's the biggest problem with the VTuber community. All these VTubers want to be their own unique thing. But like, okay, like Iron Mouse has like the mouth, like the demon look, the demon girl cutesy look. She doesn't own that look, okay? She might own the, like, maybe, I don't know if she even really owns that look. She has so many VTuber modelists that are making VTubers for her all the time. But the thing about that look is it's iconic. I mean, people can look at Iron Mouse and be like, I know that's Iron Mouse. But I think the drama I've seen in VTubers is accusing artists of theft because they reference to pose, bruh. All artists use reference. But if you say never use references, sorry, you think you're lying. Yeah, I mean, I use references. I'm using a reference right now. I mean, look, y'all can tell. I think where the issues lie is there's only so many VTuber ideas. Like what? There's cat girls everywhere that are VTubers. There's so many cat girls. There's so many demon girls. There's so many of them. Now, I think where it's a problem is if you outright steal certain characteristics and they all look exactly like that model. But the fact is, like, if you want to be unique, then don't be those things. If you want to be a cat girl, then make it into your own unique thing. And I think that's where I think a lot of people, a lot of artists in particular, along with whoever wants to be that VTuber model, takes those ideas and turns it into their thing. It's like, Cinder doesn't own flames in the ears, neither does Smuggalana. They both have them. Does that mean that they own that? No, like, anyone can put flames in their ears. If my canvas isn't surrounded by a collage of references, I don't feel ready to take my massive projects. I mean, I use references all the time. I think it would be silly not to. But I also think, like, people just need to chill out. If you want to be unique, like, you truly want to be unique, then come up with your own unique thing. Like, totally unique. Like, where it's unquestionable. Like, I think my model is very unique. I mean, maybe not the, like, I don't know. I think that, like, my witch goddess model is very unique because I totally came up with it myself. And it all started with a drawing I made a long time ago. I don't think I've seen anyone like my model. Unless I don't know it's out there, but like I have not seen anyone. If you want a totally unique idea, you gotta come up with it yourself. And stop looking at other models and saying, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want to look exactly like that. Like, then if you want to look unique, then like come up with the idea yourself. Right? Imagine accusing people of theft because you and they both have cat ears. Guess what? If you own 2 cats, the first one didn't steal the ears off the second. Like, cats don't rip off each other. I think that's where a lot of the drama from VTubers comes from. Anyway, if you hadn't guessed, I've been down with cat and chat drama rabbit hole. I used to listen to a lot of cat and chat. It doesn't pop up on my feed anymore. Sometimes it does. I think the reason why it doesn't pop up on my feed anymore is because of the whole sorry, I'm doing something real quick. The reason it doesn't pop up on my feed anymore is because of the whole drama with I think, what was it? It was the whole drama that went down with her. And then, like, I didn't watch her for a little while. But then, like, her views, like, tanked. Yeah, exactly like what you said. You were being unique, Gladius. That's why I liked your model enough to do a draw, listener, and style of it. I'm happy you did. Actually, like, I'm glad that we both did a draw, listener, and style. That was a lot of fun. But every now and then I'll listen to Cat and Chat. Because I think she'll come out with really good videos. But the drama llamas, I'm talking about, would you see your model be like elf ears? Thief! I know, right? Elf ears? How dare you add elf ears to an angel winged thing? I don't get it. I think, I don't know. I came up with Gladius myself. Actually, I don't even know how much I used for references on her, to be honest. I mean, obviously I probably used some references to look up, like, anime characters, but I don't really know if I used, like, a ton of references on her. And Gladius, this is, like, my third Gladius. No. Yeah, my third Gladius. My other Gladiuses, were their own thing. I like this model out of all my Gladiuses. My first one came out kind of cute, too. It was based on my initial drawing of Gladius. And then she has evolved to have long hair. But I say all this stuff because it's my opinions. They're just opinions. They can come off as mean, I guess, but, like, you're not gonna change my opinions unless, oh, that's wrong. Actually, people have changed my opinions. They're just my opinions right now. Of course, like, when you go through different life experiences, you know, I think that can, in and of itself, can change your opinions. Like, I'm gonna talk about, like, certain situations where a person isn't treating someone really good. And they continue to be friends or be in a relationship with someone that doesn't treat them very good. You know, maybe back in the day I would have had an opinion of, like, just get out, but I don't think that that's always easy to do. And I think that there are a lot of relationships that are very difficult to just leave. So, like, I don't judge those people half as much as, like, maybe I would have back in the day. I just don't judge them anymore because I know that certain situations are difficult no matter what. And, like, health issues are the same thing. If you truly have a health issue that is that bad, I have no place to judge. I just don't think if you have a health issue that's that bad, I just don't think you should take on projects you can't do, and you just have to know your limits. That's all I'm saying. Opens a book of opinions, sees a pic of Rose with devil horns. Exactly, right? I'm the mean one here. Winter thinks I'm too nice. I know you do. You've told me. You think I'm too nice. As cliche as it sounds, people should treat people the way they want to be treated. Exactly. Just treat each other the way you want to be treated. I think the difficulty is, though, like, a lot of people just don't know how to treat people. They don't know how. I know that sounds dumb, but like, there's a lot of people that just don't know how. They're just not self-aware. You're about as mean as a soggy piece of paper. What does that mean? What does it mean to be a soggy piece of paper? I don't know what that means. Man, y'all are gonna get me to what is it? Y'all are gonna want me to do Five Nights at Freddy's. I know FNAFN's been wanting me to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just like, man. Y'all just want to see me scared. I already know it. Y'all just want to see me scared. Dude, people don't even know how to even say hi in the public anymore. I'll say hello to someone that looks at me and they'll stare at the ground or scoff or turn away. I think that depends on where you're at too. I mean, as a general, yes, I agree with you, but I think it depends. Like, I've noticed that depending on where you are, like even in the US, if depending on where you are, a lot of people don't say hi. But there are areas where people are a lot more friendly. I think it depends. I'll watch you play Five Nights at Freddy's Rose Tears for fuel my inner demons. That's so dark. The mall? You mean like people at the mall don't say hi? What I mean is, I think it depends on where you're at. What I mean is, like, okay, if you were to go to California, I have heard that in California, that's a thing. Like, people don't really say hi to people. I mean, I've only heard this. I don't live in California, okay? I've only heard this. I don't know for a fact. But I've been told in California, people have a tendency to not say hi. But, like, if you go to like a different state, like Texas, for instance, people tend to be a little bit more welcoming, I think. But it also depends on where in Texas you go too. Like, there's certain cities that people are very welcoming, and I would say there's cities in Texas where people are less welcoming. My trip in the US, most people were polite and carried out conversations, but New York's a giant butthole. Well, New York is like, that's like I forget what they call that kind of city. It's a very hustle and bustle city. It's a very like go go go. New York, I think, is just like that. There's also some air, and it's even in like it doesn't matter where you go. The places where like there's a lot of money, some people like look down on other people. They think that they're better or whatever, so they're less likely to be friendly. That's just in everywhere though. And then there's people that have money that like are friendly to everybody, but you would never know they have money. There's a lot of that too. There's a lot of people that have money and you wouldn't even ever know that they have money, and they're the nicest people. They give you their shirt off their back. Actually, the bus home met some of the most talkative people in those 23 hours. New York, at least where I was, it was illegal to stand on the sidewalk. Like, what? I didn't know that. I didn't know that that was a thing. Is it? Is it really? Like, you can't walk on the sidewalk? That's crazy to me. Cause like that's the city that like never sleeps. They walk all the time. Guys, I can't believe we made over 400 subscribers. I'm like so excited about this. I don't know why. I'm super excited. You can walk on it, but you can't stand. Oh, okay. So you can't stand on the sidewalk. You can walk on it. You just can't get in the way. You stop moving, you'll be fine. Like how much? Do you know? Do you know how much you'd be fined? That's crazy. That's nuts. What about like Florida? I feel like Florida's a mix. I have family in Florida. I feel like there are nice people in Florida, but I also feel like people don't really talk to people in Florida as much. Unless you're like partying. I don't know. I always wondered, like, is Florida kind of nice too? I think that there are, like, areas in Florida that are nicer. May I have a pic of the sign with the amount? Like, New York has a whole other culture, though. Like, a culture I don't know. I mean, I know people either really love it. I've been to New York. And I'm not a fan of the concrete jungle. I'm just not. I'd rather be out in the woods. I'm not a fan of, like, just concrete. Man, All Might was so nice to come and say hi. That's hilarious if you have a sign that says how much you're fined. That is legit funny. You should have stood next to it, smiled, and gave it a thumbs up. $100, and if business causes a patron to stand on the sidewalk, the establishment is fined $300. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I guess because people constantly go there, they just don't want people chilling out on the sidewalk when everyone's trying to get around them. I don't know. I never heard of that. That is so crazy. But I mean, like, don't just stand there. You'd have to take a picture really fast with your thumbs up and then move. Because you can't just stand there. That would be illegal. I want a picture of that sign. That's nuts. I didn't know that was a thing. Each state is different, too. Like, every state has their own thing, you know? Yeah, it was go, just not walking. So many people running, jogging. Yeah, and like walking their dogs though, right? Like there's a lot of dog walkers. Yeah, I don't think New York would be one place I would want to live. I don't think I would want to live there. mostly because I'd rather be near trees and forests. And from what I saw there, I wasn't there very long, but I did go there. And from what I saw, which wasn't a whole lot because I didn't stay very long. It seemed like a big concrete jungle. I just was not. I mean, I know they have big Central Park. I've heard that in New York that they have I've heard in New York that they have like art stuff. There's a lot of theater and arts. Like that would be cool. I hear it's a very artisty kind of place. But I don't know that I would want to live there like permanently. I've been told by people who've lived there that it's a culture. Like they have like a whole culture there. Which I find fascinating. But so does like you can go to like I think New Orleans in Louisiana, and they have a lot of big art culture there too. We had to wait right back to Canada and New York, so we walked for 1 hour and 40 minutes while carrying 2 backpacks, 2 suitcases, 70 to 90 pounds of luggage. That's nuts. I feel like I lost 10 pounds in New York. I wonder if you did. 2 seasons in New York, cold and construction. So I saw the construction. I did. Very artsy, but don't stand to view it. You'll get fined. You'll get fined by looking at it. Except in museums. I hear that there's like a lot of like fine arts. You know, like oh, what am I thinking? Like I heard there's a lot of like theater. But again, I don't know. I haven't been. Don't stay there too long though. Guys, this picture is taking me longer than I expected it to. I've been streaming for over an hour. This piece is taking way too long. It's taking an hour to more than a couple hours to finish. I'm just about to be done with it. like I always tell Winter. We wanted to do the fine art museum, but it was 70 USD per ticket, and we just survived a Disney trip up through Florida. $70? I'm gonna use this as reference. I'm tired of like this is gonna be my reference. Reference. Where is the reference? Reference. Tired of doing this the long way. This art piece is taking way too long. There. Now I'm not actually coloring it. Reaching just over the 2-hour mark, Rose is gonna hit it and say, F it, I'm done. Actually, a lot of my art is taking longer. Now that I'm actually trying to do good, like, it's taking longer now more so than ever. I feel better when I draw art and it comes out looking good and taking time with it than like if it doesn't. But you know what? There's a threshold. There is a threshold to how much I can draw in one sitting. Like I finished I'm actually gonna post a Limalicious animation I drew, and that one I feel happy about, but it took me a while to finish it. It took me way too long to finish that Limalicious art piece. A boomer saw me color drop once and they were like, that's cheating. It's It does it for you. I grabbed the canvas. So I grabbed a canvas and a palette knife, so some paint, and did 2 half-second angled swoops like barn mountains. You know, actually, that's so true. Like, there are cheats in traditional art, guys. You think that digital art is cheating? I'm gonna tell y'all. In some ways, their digital art is easier, okay? But in some ways, it's really not. I think traditional art was much easier to draw back in the day than digital. You said painters aren't even real people. Look, traditional art has its cheats. Just watch, what's it? Bob Ross. Go watch Bob Ross. Bob Ross will show you how to cheat in art. Bob Ross knows how to traditionally cheat in art. In traditional art. And you can't do that in digital, okay? The only thing that you cheat in digital is like your stamps. Like you can have stamps. Like I have stamps, but I don't really use them. And then like you draw a line, right? I draw a line and it makes it a perfect line. I draw a circle and I can make it a perfect circle. Oh, that's not. 1 second, baby Riz. And I can make it a perfect circle. That's the only way I really cheat, okay? That's cheating. Can spray paint and some stencils, dip a bunch of paint and smack the canvas, boom, the silhouette instantly. I know, right? And there's like sponges you can use to make things look like leaves. Alright guys, my baby's like making noises. I'm gonna be right back. BRB, y'all. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Compass, ruler, protractor, and yeah, like you can do perfect circles with like protractors and all sorts of tools. You don't, I mean, yes, you can do a lot of like, you can do like a lot of things with tools. There are ways to cheat in traditional. And I think traditional is easier to, this is where I think traditional is easier. You can hide a mistake in traditional art easier than in digital. Because once you like get into digital, like any little mistake, you'll see it. Whereas like traditional is like, oh, it's art, you know? But then like if you show that to someone else that you're selling to, they'll be like, well, this particular piece looks like it's messed up. And at that point, you know, you gotta fix it. Why am I doing this? Why don't I just color draw? Why do I do this? Why do I color? I really don't know why I do that. It's so silly on so many levels. Like, I don't know why I sit there and just dip color, dip color. Why? No. Not finishing my lines. Come back to that piece. That piece is messed up. Fix it. I know. I gotta fix it. Oh wait, I'm not on the right layer. There we go. We did it. Random boomer's head explodes when you color drop. It's cheating. You know what, also, I hate to say it. Not all, like, I think people are starting to get smart, but, like, I feel like boomers especially, and my mom does this, like, I love her, okay? My mom's great. But I think out of every group right now, boomers struggle with knowing what AI is and isn't. Like, I've had it to where my mom is like, oh, look at this. And I'm like, Mom, that's AI. Oh, okay. Like, I think, like, sometimes, like, not all boomers, but there are a lot of boomers out there that they can't distinguish real from AI. They're like, ah, this looks so cool. That's AI. That cake there that you're looking at, that's AI too. Sorry, Mom. She's getting better about it now. Like, my mom's really smart. Like, really smart. So, I mean, she'll catch on. But she's just not into whole the tech and stuff that we are nowadays into, you know what I mean? So, I mean, sometimes she'll mistake things. Color selection cheating. Meanwhile, color palettes in paint aisle for perfect matching. That is true. You should do a short zooming in traditionally, and then you should face palm the paper. We can talk about that. I'm gonna totally make a short. Okay, I've thought about this. So have y'all seen the new Pokemon Za? You know the new Pokemon Za that's in like the city? Okay, I want to make a short, guys. Where it's like, I will totally, and it's to Nintendo. If Nintendo makes another pixel Pokemon game, alright? If Nintendo will do this, I will play it. I'm not gonna play ZA. Or ZA, ZA. I don't know how you say it. Whatever. However you say it. ZA, ZA, whatever. I am not playing it. I'm not playing it. I think we've all had a parent or grandparent we've had to explain AI to. I know. And I'm sorry to all you folks that don't know what AI is. Or like that it is AI. But that's okay. That's okay. But listen. If Nintendo, for some reason, makes another Pokemon game, and it is pixels, like, and you have dungeons. Haven't seen it? Oh my gosh. Okay. Pokemon, let me tell you my spiel about Pokemon ZA. I have not played it. I have watched people play it. It just looks like it was created and basically forced out just to make money for whoever was gonna buy it, but the actual game is just like here, put together, here you go, here's a Pokemon game. It's all in one city. Like, so you don't go, I mean, there's like maybe 2 or 3, there's a couple dungeons that you can go underground, but I hear they're really small. The whole place takes in a box city where you can't even go into majority of the actual buildings. Now, if you remember, like, Pokemon, it's Zebra. Exactly, it's Zebra. Like, if you go into the game, like, if you go into the Pokemon world, most Pokemon world, you're going in the grass, you're adventuring outside of little towns, you're going into forests. No, this game is completely in one city. You catch all the Pokemon in these zones. And you can't even go into, like, majority of the Pokemon buildings. I mean, I made a video on how some of the Mega Evolutions look kind of, like, they look silly, or they look like nightmares. I mean, they look like crazy. I heard Penguin Zero go off about how trash it was. Yeah, but a lot, okay. If you're a true Pokemon fan and you're enjoying it, good for you. Like, that's great. I love Pokemon. I grew up on the video games. I grew up playing them. Like, I loved Pokemon. I still draw Pokemon. I am obsessed with it in some ways. Like, I just absolutely, I grew up with it. It was my thing. I play Pokemon Go, guys. Like, but when I heard it was all in a city and all your exploring's in a city, I'm like, I ain't doing this, guys. Like, I want to explore a world, not play in a city. I don't know, guys. It just didn't look good. And then, like, from what I saw of the footage, it just was undone. It just didn't look good. So, what I was saying is, like, I'm sure if they just came out with a traditional Pokemon game, like Yellow, maybe not those terrible graphics, but like something similar where it's like pixels, I would totally play it. As long as you could adventure into dungeons and caves and stuff like that, I would play it. And I'm sure a lot of other fans would too. Even though it's old graphics, it brings that reminiscence back. Like, I'm sure a lot of people would play it. Bruh, the copy and paste Mario Odyssey and went, how can we make this shittier? Guys, it's bad. I don't want to play it. And it's honestly not the first time I've looked at a Pokemon game and said, I don't want to play it. It's the first Pokemon game where you could trade Pokemon and you can trade them online. I don't remember which one it was. That one was cool. And then after I stopped playing them, because it just got to be, it got to be a lot. Like, to fill your Pokedex, it got to, I would buy the game and then I just wouldn't play it. It was just a lot. The point of Pokemon was to go and adventure and enjoy finding the Pokemon, you know? I get it. I played most of the games, still play them. Hell, I know you created a game. But I mean, I also heard now that, like, a lot of people aren't buying these games. Like, they're not being bought. Like, Nintendo didn't make a whole lot of money on this game from what I saw. Like, not what they were still number 1, but they were making less than they expected. GBC graphics? Oh, Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color. Dude, the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, that was the sweet spot. Oh, I can add you as a moderator. Winter. Standard moderator. I didn't know I could add you as a moderator. That's cool. Huh. I can add you as a moderator. You can moderate for me. Now I can yell at you. You're my mod now. You and I should make a quick Pokemon. You should make a quick Pokemon Rose adventure. Yes, I need to play it. I need to play it. I agree with you. I got into Pal World. I actually really like Pal World. I am enjoying Pal World pretty thoroughly. Like, I like Pal World. Got them big juicy lips. Rosalina has got some big juicy lips. I need to play your game. I think it would be fun. Man, this drawing is taking forever. Forever. I can't believe how much y'all got me on tangents. Like, today I was just going off on tangents. I think I listened to too much drama. Like, I listened to a lot of VTuber drama. I listened to a lot of, I think that's my problem, is I listen to a lot of, like, all the drama that's happening right now with Twitch. I mean, just all of it. And it's just sad. Like, some of it's just, like, sad and depressing. Sometimes I, like, wonder, like, I don't know. Like, has things always been like this and we just kind of accepted it? Or is it just gotten worse over the years? I mean, I didn't mean play series journey ones. I mean, you and I make one with you as the trainer. Help me with the art so I can do the story of the art and the coding. Oh, you mean like make something. I thought you meant like make a like play the series. I mean, you could play the series one, but imagine a little Rose running around like, Pikachu, punch that Bulbasaur in the throat. Oh boy. Go get that Bulbasaur. You know, when I was a kid, I loved all the Pokemon. Like, without fail. I just thought every single one of them. I used to love every Pokemon. Except Caterpie. I thought Caterpie was a little bit, like, meh. But I liked Butterfree, so I was like, yeah, I want a Butterfree. I got a friend request. Why did I get a friend request? On Discord. Okay. Friends! I'm making friends, guys! I don't know if they're gonna be nice friends? Guys, this piece is starting to look almost done. We're getting there. Color picking. One of the best Easter eggs in actual Pokemon is the girl in the museum that is in front of the rocket ship. I've seen all these like little Easter eggs, but I don't remember why. Why is that? If you speak to her, she says, that rocket. What? I didn't know that one. Does she really? Are you telling me the truth? It's Omega Ruby. I think it was. Is that the one with the... Is the Omega Ruby the one with, is that the one where you could, like... The work was awful? I'm sorry work was awful all night. Hopefully you got those villains. Which one? Are we talking about the one that, what is it? Are you talking about the one, that you could trade online? Was it Ruby? Was it Omega? No, there was one before that. Or was it Ruby? It might have been Ruby Sapphire. Let me see. First Pokemon game you could trade online. Diamond and Pearl. The first official game to trade online was Generation 4 Diamond and Pearl. Diamond and Pearl. Diamond Pokemon. Was it Diamond version? That's what this thing says. Rosalina looking fire. I know. I'm trying. Trying to make her look like fire. Kick those villains in the teeth. Wait, was it Pokemon or was it Ruby? Ruby? Could you trade online in Ruby? I thought you could. No, you cannot trade online in Pokemon Ruby. It was a Game Boy Advance game. Because online functionality was never an option. Okay, so it was Diamond and Pearl. So that's the last one I really played. I played Diamond and Pearl. And then I think after Diamond and Pearl, I stopped playing more of the games. The one with May and Brandon, I think. At All Might, I'll work more on some art soon. He's slacking. Winter's slacking on your art. The one with May and Brandon. May and Brandon Pokemon. Brendan. That was Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, but it says that no, those games you couldn't trade online. Need coffee! Tim Hortons. Smash! Peace. Coffee's life. Love coffee. Thanks for coming and saying hi again, All Might. Love you. I hope he's not married. Cause, like, watch someone, like, gets mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Trying to find the line. I mean, in the anime, All Might's not married, but All Might might be retired and married. Yeah, he's right, it's Omega. Which one was Omega? Omega. Eh. Omega Pokemon. Wait, could you Omega trade online? Yes, you can still trade online in Pokemon Omega Ruby. So wait, did Omega come out before did Omega come out? Did Omega Pokemon come out before Pearl? No, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire released much later. Oh, okay, so yeah. So Pearl was technically Pearl and Diamond came out in 2006. Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So I played Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know if I played Omega Ruby and Sapphire. No, not the trading. The Thick Rocket Easter egg. Oh, that one. He's married to Justice. All Might is just married to Justice. He cares about no woman. The remake of Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah, was it good? Like, is it worth getting into? Those were they worth like playing? I don't think I played Omega Ruby and Sapphire. Now the original Ruby and Sapphire were good. I liked those games. He's married to Justice. I'm pretty sure All Might is just married to Justice. The only one who talks about love is Toga and not Ochako. Was it Ochako? Yeah, Ochako. Are the only two that talk about love. I want to draw Froppy. Someday. Someday I'm gonna draw Froppy. I don't think I've drawn any. The only character from My Hero I've ever drawn was All Might. Look at her hair, it's so beautiful and luscious. The remakes are just money grabs. I figured that's why I didn't play them. But I was just like, the original Ruby and Sapphire were really good. That's why I wondered if like you could still. I mean, that's why I wondered if it was worth playing. But if it was just a remake, I don't know. Like, if they could come out with a brand new Pokemon game where it was like back in those days, I would play it. But I probably wouldn't play a remake because I've already played them. You know what I mean? Like, I already know all the zones. I've been there, done that kind of thing. But again, I haven't played it in so long that, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll replay, like, Ruby and Sapphire. I always wonder how long, because I think they have to use servers to, like, trade. I always wonder, like, how long do they keep those servers up and running? Yes, and Ochako goes 50 Shades of Red when Deku is mentioned all the time. Ochako makes it known that Deku is her man. The only thing I don't like the anime makes it seem like she's a rich girl or whatever, right? And they kind of put her down a lot because she was rich. Like, her family had money, right? I think that her family had money. Was rich? No, Okay, Ochako was not rich. She came from a poor, that's right, she came from a poor family. She was going in to get money. So I don't know what Toga was talking about, like how she had everything, because she really didn't. The only remakes I'd play if they remade the newer ones into the old gens. Yeah, like I totally would play something like the old gen stuff. I don't know, I love that nostalgia. And maybe it's more just like nostalgia than anything else, but it like brings back old time memories of when I used to play Pokemon. Guys, I am getting tired. Momo is rich, not Ochako. Oh, really? Was it Momo? One of them was rich. Oh, that's right. Momo was rich. Yaoyorozu. Yeah, she was rich. Ochako became a hero to help her parents. That's right. See, I started rewatching or I started watching the series again, and there's like things that I've kind of forgotten or don't remember. So like I'm trying to remember who was all rich. I mean, I remember there was one girl that was rich. So that was Momo. Can't tell if like her skin looks like super saturated or not. I can't tell. The nomads are here. What? What's going on here? Hello, hello. The nomads are here. Hello, welcome to the stream. I totally like missed this. Like, when did this happen? For sugar and candies? Did this just happen? I'm sorry if if I was ignoring y'all. I'm like totally into this art right now. How are y'all doing today? Y'all are still here. Hello. How are you? When did y'all... Oh, y'all just raided. Okay, I didn't have my app up, so I didn't know like where if I missed something. Thank you. I made my model, by the way. Yeah, Momo Creed Girl. Yeah, she invites them to her literal castle for tea. Yeah, she's like the rich one. Yeah, rated just now. I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't miss it, because I multi-stream. I also stream on YouTube. So like I sometimes I try not to miss anything, but I was like, no, I hope I didn't miss the raid. Thank you so much for raiding me. I appreciate you. I made this model myself, rigged it myself. This is actually my Halloween costume. I made this background too. This one here. And the little dude to the left of, well, technically my right or your left, is my spirit. So he's like right here. He's like right next to me on the windowsill sleeping. But for Halloween, his spirit form, he's got like a little, he's got like a skull head. So I made him like super shiny, but I didn't animate him. I kind of want to remake him and animate him. Thank you, thank you. Oh, so my model normally, so I'll show you my model. This is my Halloween costume. I didn't change the clothes or anything. This is normally my VTuber model. This is my witch goddess model. She's a moth VTuber. But for Halloween, she decided to be an angel. So I'm an angel right now. Oh, it looks huge. There we go. What is it? Kale from Dragon Ball Super looks like she was drawn by the artist that made Momo. Really? Kale from I don't know if I watched much of Dragon Ball Super. Kale? Oh yeah, it looks kind of similar, like the look. So how was your stream? Was it a good stream? Gotta go sleep. Have a lovely rest of your stream. Well, thank you for dropping by, and hopefully you had a great stream. Thank y'all for coming by. It was a comfy one. We're doing Artist Appreciation Week to draw and rate artists. That is so awesome. I'm trying to get this done because it's already like Halloween time, and she's supposed to be a witch. I'm trying to finish her. It's like I get tired of art really fast. My friend Winter knows this. Like I get so tired that I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to do anymore. So I'm trying to finish her. But anyways, I hope you have a good rest, and thank you for coming by. I need more artist friends. I don't know what I want to do with... I feel like it needs something. You're actually over 2 hours and 12 minutes limit? I know on art? I actually been drawing this long? I'm actually kind of getting tired, to be honest with y'all. I don't normally do art this long. I get so tired. I'm actually spending time on this. I feel like it needs something though. Like I feel like it's missing something. And I can't tell what that is. Hey, Winter, were you part of Jelly stream when I was doing art with Jelly? So pretty. Oh, and it needs a background. Man, though. Why are you always trying to make me make backgrounds? You know that's not what I'm good at. Not great at drawing backgrounds. Yes, you left though. Okay. I was trying to remember if you were part of that stream or not. I feel like I drew quite a bit in that stream. What? But they're not silver, they're yellow. They're supposed to be yellow. Like this is almost like a green. Like a green yellow. Uh-oh. I need to put it above her hair. There we go. She needs color too. What do you mean? She has color. She's very colorful. Her crown probably needs to be silver. I was thinking to make her earrings much to match the crown, but they don't. Look, she's got like yellow earrings. Adding to that hat would be more turquoise. I do have to finish adding to the hat though, like making the hat and the gems look sparkly. Oh no, I was gonna do it. I'm lazy, so I'm going to just gonna color it this way. We haven't gotten to the shiny parts of it yet. Oh my goodness. No, I mean, change the color of the earrings since the hat added more turquoise. There's way more yellow and turquoise than silver. No, what I was trying to do is add the silver hat. Because her crown is silver. So I was trying to add silver, but her earrings in this, the earrings are yellow. I'm still trying to make it like as close to the character as possible though. You removed the silver locket from the star. Oh, I see. You're saying because I took out silver that I need to add more silver to the earrings. You think I should you think I should make the earrings silver, but her earrings are yellow. Look, this is what I'll do. Just for you. I'll have one earring silver, one earring yellow. And then when I look at this next time, I will debate what it should be. How about that? We can look at it next time. Don't shy away from artistic liberties when making a character earring color. Won't make her unrecognizable as Rosalina. Man. Like, I will keep it like this, and I will decide next time. All my people left, okay? All my peeps left. So I only have one person in my chat to raid anybody. I don't know if anyone wants to raid. I'm looking at it. I've only got one. Hey, Winter, do you want to get on Twitch and help me raid? You want me to help me raid? I mean, Jelly. I was thinking about raiding Jelly. Hell yeah, a hat tip to the Pokemon gold, silver, and the earrings. Or just keep it this way. 1 gold, 1 silver. Okay, we have 2 followers. So, okay, we have 2 people watching. I'm gonna raid Jelly, because Jelly's so sweet. Jelly's the best. But yeah, I'm ending stream here because I'm getting tired. I can't believe I've actually, like, been drawing this long. Okay, let's see if I can raid her. I gotta pull it up, though. I think last I saw she was online. I don't want to go onto Twitch. Okay, that's fine. I'll raid with my one person. We'll raid channel. Let's see, where's Jelly? Where are you, Jelly? What's her name? Jelly? Oh my goodness, what's her name? Oh, is she not on? I thought she was. Oh, let me see. Maybe she is. It's Jelly. No. I don't think she's on. It's fine. It's Jelly Nova. Yeah, she's not, oh, let me move my cam. She's not, online, I don't think. I don't think she's online. I thought she was, because when I looked at Twitch earlier, it looked like she was online. But I guess she's not anymore. Okay. So who do we want to raid? I might just raid a different channel I've never raided before. Maybe I'll raid just another art channel. There's a lot of people doing art today, by the way. There's a lot of people doing art today. I'm just gonna pick one. This one looks good. I'm gonna pick this one. Start raid, guys. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Y'all have an awesome day. And I'll see y'all next time. Raiding the refrigerator.